Good morning, everybody. I think that we're going live now. It's Chrissy Key Rollins here, and I got my little angel tucked in here beside me. She's going to hang out while I do this recording. But this morning I woke up and I felt the mermaids calling to me, and I consulted here with my Oracle of the Mermaids uh, deck, card deck, Oracle card deck. And a lot of you are already familiar with me using this. But I thought I'd pull a card and see what's on deck for us. What message do the mermaids have for us on today, which is November 11th, 2020. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. And the card that I pulled forth, so perfect. I mean, it's so on point. It's card number 4 in the deck, and it's the unseen. The unseen. And the message on it is too much is hidden from you. Now, I'm sure that we can all kind of relate to this card instantly, right on the superficial level, because of our current circumstances happening in our society. So much information, so much disinformation, so much that is keeping hidden, so much that is not being put out into the light, so much confusion, so much darkness that seems to be happening in our society right now. And yeah, I could talk about that, but that's not what I'm here to do. You can draw your own conclusions from that. I'm here to give you a little bit more deeper insight. So the message that I feel that the mermaids are telling us through this card right now in particular is that we have become very reliant on having our certainty and our confidence rely on and dependent on what it is that we know as an absolute fact, as a truth, those things that are seen. If we see it, we can believe it. If we see it in our world, we can point a finger to it. We can say, that's what's happening. I can trust that. I can see it. I can prove it in its physical form. And I know that I can trust that and that that's the truth, anything that's in the seen realm. But the thing is that there's more to life than what meets the eye. And when you are only judging and basing your level of confidence and certainty by what is being shown, you're not taking into account the unseen. And as you can see, this mermaid on this card, she's crawling out of, kind of tucked into a cave and cavern. She has obviously been here many, many times. It is not like a brand new lush cave that she's found. You can see some remains there, and obviously this is somewhere that she is used to going back for safety and security, to tuck away, to hide, to kind of gauge the situation, or to keep herself safe. So inside of each of us, we have somewhere within us that we tuck away, that you tuck away for safety, for security, somewhere that you're used to going and basing decisions based on how things seem, how they appear, or how they appear not to be, can cause you to retreat within these safety parameters, these little hidden caves inside yourself, where you tuck away your truth, your wholeness, your fullest expression. This is happening left and right all throughout the year. This has been happening, but especially over the last 6 months, last 6 weeks in particular, here in the United States, as we've been heading into a presidential election. There is so much that is that we are tucking away of ourselves, as to not offend people, as not to disrupt things, as not to get into arguments or lose friends or families, or know how to respond without offending someone or causing some kind of imbalance in the expression. So when this card comes forward, I know it's a time to, yes, understand that there's too much hidden from you, meaning that when you see the world around you, it appears to be in a certain way, but what you see is just the beginning of the story. There's so much more behind the scenes of life, behind that which we can see, and that's what this card is pointing towards. So perhaps you need to check in within yourself to better understand the unseen aspects within yourself. There's a lot of us out there in the world that really, really love working on our good parts, but don't really like to look at, deal with, confront, or really explore the more darker shadow parts within ourselves. And it's so important to understand these shadow aspects of yourself. This isn't the bad parts of you. This isn't the stuff that if it comes to light, it's going to be your undoing. These shadow parts of you are just the parts that you're refusing to accept and embrace of yourself. And there's power that is found when you can explore these unseen regions within yourself Embrace what you find there and allow yourself to become more whole. And when you do that, you can bring more of your full self out into this world, out into your day to day life. You can move beyond that which is seen, and you can begin to have confidence, assuredness, knowingness based on that which you know to be true about yourself and what you have inside versus how things appear to be in the world around us. So when this card first came forward, I said, okay, what message do you really want us to bring forward from this card? And it is, yes, there are some things that are unseen, but this is happening specifically at this time so that you can pay attention to where are you drawing your strength, your confidence, your assuredness from the seen aspects of life, and where are you not seeing what it is that you need in order to be calm, confident, and certain. And when you can identify that, you can begin to look inside and say, why is it that I need these certain set of circumstances to happen in order for me to feel at ease, confident, relaxed, fully supported? Because what's going on right now, I keep calling it the American evolution. We are evolving. We are being asked to evolve. And part of this evolution is moving beyond how things appear to be. So, yes, maybe some things are specifically and intentionally hidden from you at this time. Maybe there are some forces, some people in the world that are hiding information and not letting it come to the surface. But more important, understand that there's too much hidden from you whenever you just look around this world and you take it at the safe at face value. When you interact with those around you without remembering their humanity, without being connected to this bigger picture that's unfolding at all times, then life's going to be a lot more overwhelming. It's going to be a lot more of a struggle. And if you're feeling overwhelmed and you're feeling struggle right now, then I'm inviting you, and the mermaids are inviting you, even though this mermaid's falling asleep back here, the mermaids are inviting you to take that deep dive within yourself. Get in touch with what is being hidden within you, your own resilience, your own strength, your own knowingness. Maybe you're denying your own truth. Maybe you've been feeling like something is off here, but everything around me says that it's fine, but something just feels off. Pay attention to that, because the mermaids are here to say too much is being hidden. And again, maybe it's hidden intentionally, maybe it's hidden just because you haven't opened up your third eye, you haven't opened yourself up to what lies beyond the physical. I want to know how this lands for you. And if you like this kind of stuff, join me over in my Facebook group, the Conscious Success Community. Join me over on Patreon. You can find me under CK Rollins, or you can just use my short little bit.ly holistic support. So go check it out. Join those communities. I look forward to connecting with you further, and make it an awesome day. All right. Bye, y'all.